Disclaimer: the stories shared and created are solely for motivational and educational purposes. They are not based on any individual's personal circumstances or experiences. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. We aim to inspire and encourage without judgment or assumption. Please apply insights responsibly. Mentor wise magnate. Trained to master. Trained to care.
Before the sun rose and the world stirred awake, she had already saved a life, without applause, without rest, and without ever being called a hero. This is the story of a nurse whose quiet courage turned struggle into triumph.
The rain drizzled softly against the window, a soothing backdrop to Amina's thoughts as she sat in her small room in London. The apartment shared with two other international students was filled with the cozy remnants of home pictures of her family in Nigeria, the Amina aroma of jollof rice lingering from the previous night's dinner, and the occasional laughter emanating from her roommates. Though they were thousands of miles away from her hometown, they shared the same dreams of a brighter future. Amina had always wanted to be a nurse from a young age. She was fascinated by medicine and the profound impact healthcare professionals had on individuals and communities. After completing her diploma in nursing back home in Nigeria, she took a leap of faith and applied for a position as a nurse in the UK. Shortly after arriving, she realized that advancing her education to earn a BSc in nursing was essential for her professional development. And so she enrolled in a local university, determined to balance her studies with her demanding job. Her days often began before dawn. Amina would wake up at 5:30 a.m., preparing herself for an 8-hour shift at the hospital. The brisk air nipped at her on her way to the bus stop. But she welcomed the coolness, an invigorating reminder that she was alive, pursuing her dreams. As she donned her scrubs, she felt a sense of pride. She was a vital part of the healthcare system in this foreign land. Her work as a nurse was both challenging and rewarding. Each day brought new patients, each with unique stories and struggles. From elderly patients needing compassionate care to young children frightened by illness, Amina found her purpose in alleviating their pain and providing comfort. She immersed herself in her work, fully embracing the responsibilities before her. But it wasn't long before she realized the weight of her dual commitments caused her exhaustion. With classes starting just after her shifts, Amina would rush from the hospital to the university, her mind filled with the hours of case studies, lectures, and assignments awaiting her. The juggling act was daunting. She often worked late into the night, her textbooks sprawled across her desk. While she grasped details about pharmacology and patient care theories, coffee became a constant companion, fueling her ambitions while threatening to rob her of precious sleep. On particularly overwhelming days, she would sit in the university library and reflect. She recalled the resilience of her community back in Nigeria, who faced numerous challenges with unwavering hope. Amina would often visit the small village clinics, witnessing firsthand the struggles of those without access to quality health care. It ignited a fire within her, and every time fatigue tempted her to give up, she would remind herself of her higher purpose making an impact. As the weeks turned into months, Amina started to form bonds with her classmates, fellow aspiring nurses from various corners of the world. They often studied together, sharing insights and experiences, and during these moments Amina felt a sense of belonging. Yet the pressure to excel was real. Grades mattered, and she couldn't afford to fall behind. As exams approached, the anxiety weighed heavily on her. But she persevered, often repeating her mantra, "Every step is progress." Then came the day of her first major exam. The night before, Amina sat surrounded by notes, mind racing and sleep at bay. The sense of urgency coursed through her veins. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, recalling the faces of her patients. Their trust in her capability fueled her confidence. She was not just studying for a degree, she was studying to enhance her ability to care for those in need. Finally, the day of the exam arrived. Amina walked into the lecture hall, her heart pounding. With each question, she focused on the lessons learned, the experiences gained, and the passion that inspired her to pursue nursing. When she completed the examination, a sense of relief washed over her, but her journey was far from over. Months flew by, and Amina managed to balance the demands of work and study. There were sacrifices made social events, sleepless nights, but with each challenge, she grew stronger. Then, one bright morning, she received an email that would change her life. Amina beamed as she read the words, "Congratulations on passing your exam." Graduation day arrived like a dream. Amina stood in her cap and gown, tears of joy welling in her eyes as she celebrated this monumental achievement with her friends and family over a video call. They cheered her on, proud of the nurse she had become and the journey she had taken to reach this moment. Reflecting on her journey, Amina understood that every sacrifice, every late night, and every ounce of determination was worth it. The challenges she faced were stepping stones toward not just her degree, but also her calling. She realized her mission was greater than just earning a qualification. It was about becoming a competent nurse who could bring about change in the world of healthcare. As she stepped forward into her future, Amina carried the lessons learned along the way. She had balanced work and study, faced adversity with resilience, and emerged not just as a nurse, but as a beacon of hope for others. With each patient she would care for, she would remember that her journey was just beginning. And in that moment, she found her unwavering motivation to make a difference, one life at a time.
The story of triumph of a nurse teaches that perseverance is essential when facing overwhelming challenges. Amina's journey shows that success rarely comes easily, especially when one must balance demanding responsibilities such as work, education, and life in a foreign country. Despite exhaustion, pressure, and moments of self-doubt, she refused to give up. Instead, she leaned on her purpose and remained committed to her goal of becoming a better nurse. Her perseverance allowed her to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. The lesson emphasizes that true triumph is not achieved by avoiding hardship, but by enduring it with resilience, determination, and faith in one's dreams. Through persistence, even the most difficult paths can lead to meaningful success.
Now, let's make sure you know how to reach us. Here are our contact details. Simple, easy, and ready whenever you are. You can connect with us through... Remember, taking the first step to reach out is the start of your journey toward growth and success. Keep this information handy and don't hesitate to reach out. Your future starts with action today.
Be part of Mentor Wise Magnet, Mentors on a Mission Dynasty. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join the conversation.